5 things you need to consider when you are going to Switzerland. Let's check it out. The first and foremost thing you need to think about is the hotel accommodation in Switzerland. Accommodation is very expensive in Switzerland, £250 a night. So you have to be very careful. You need to check the site about booking.com, or if you are a member of booking.com or a member of Airbnb, so you have to check the cheapest option or best option for your family. For a family room, typical on average is like around 200 and 250 pound per night, and we have got the hotel around for 5 nights around 1,000 pounds something, but booking.com gave us a discount around 200 and 250 pounds, so we got a hotel around like 820 pounds something, which is like discount after discounted prices. So yeah, you need to first in your budget you need to think about the accommodation where you need to stay first. So this is a very vital thing, and normally we always pick the area Lucerne area. Lucerne is the almost middle of Switzerland, so you can easily travel along to Zermatt and on other places as well, Schaffhausen for Rhine Falls. So yeah, so Lucerne is most cost effective and more ideal place to for accommodation, I said. Transport links in Switzerland. Transports are also very expensive. The trains are really good in Switzerland and also expensive as well. So it's up to you. If your travel is around like 3 days or 6 days or something, then you need to buy a pass. Swiss pass is one of the best option if you wanted to travel Switzerland unlimited for 3 days. If you have got 3 days trip, or if you have a 6 days trip, then travel pass, you can get a travel pass for 6 days. That travel pass, 6 days travel pass, is around 300 pound, and the other right now in 2022 it's 300 pound for 6 days, and 3 days it's around 240 pounds something. So there is not much difference between these two, and we got a pass of 6 days because we stayed in Switzerland for 6 days, and that pass is really worth it. That Swiss pass is basically includes all the boat trips, especially Lucerne Lake, Geneva Lake, and that sort of means lakes. Boat trip is really free, and also 50% discount in Gondola Rides in Lucerne, Mount Plateaus, Mount Titlis, and also Matterhorn in Zermatt, and also Gongrat as well in Zermatt as well. So these sort of gondola rides, Jungfrau as well included in these gondola rides. All sort of gondola rides are 50% discount in Swiss pass. So I will give you that sort of information in video description as well. So make sure if you are going to Switzerland through plane, then you have to buy this Swiss pass. Is most cost effective way to visit all attraction. Yes, flights is another third very important thing you need to consider. Depend upon your family preferences, you need to think about which airline is best for you. But we have decided EasyJet in Gatwick Airport is really good and very good service, and cost effective as well. We just paid around 270 pound for 4 members in our family, and that flight is really smooth, around 1 hour flight roughly. And Basel Airport is more ideal for family point of view, so you can get a train from Basel Airport to get to the Lucerne straight away. If you wanted to stay in Lucerne, Basel Airport, Bern City is far more expensive as compared to Lucerne for accommodation wise. So I must recommend stay in Lucerne and get a flight from Basel Airport. Or you need to choose Basel Airport is very good for transport link wise as well. But if you can select Zurich as well, Geneva as well, but we would prefer preferring Basel Airport. You will get cheaper price from UK. So yeah, so you have Basel Airport is very quiet as compared to Geneva and Zurich, and you can easily get a train for Lucerne trip as well. The fourth thing is food. You have to select very carefully in Switzerland which food you wanted to eat, because food and groceries are very very expensive there, and you have to be really careful, and you will try to store food or confectionery items, uh, croissant and that sort of sandwiches, that sort of item, if you wanted to store as much as possible for next 3 to 4 days from England. If you wanted to bring those items, it would be much more easier and more cheaper to you. But if you have got kids and they need a milk or anything, then yeah, you have to prefer the Aldi is there. Aldi store is one of the best store, and you need to pick the hotel which is near to Aldi, or Migros is also very cost effective. So these two are good. Coop is basically a bit expensive than Migros and Aldi. So you will get grocery item from there. So yeah, in Luzern there are 3 to 4 shops which are very good, ideal for Muslims, and rest of other shops are other people in the world as well. So Luzern, you have a lots of food options as well. And in Zermatt, lot of hotels and everything, yeah, you can see there as well. So food wise, you have to be really picky, depend upon each and every family preferences. But I just wanted to tell you about the grocery and food is very very expensive in Switzerland. The fifth thing is gondola rides. Gondola rides are 50% cheaper if you have got Swiss passes, which I have already told you in the description box. That Swiss pass, if you have got that, then you will get 50% gondola rides. I have paid around 72 pounds something for Mount Italy gondola rides, which is 50%. And you can imagine, if you haven't got 50% discount, then you have to pay double amount of money, 150 pound something, for 4 people for gondola rides to Mount Italy. And same for Mount Plateaus, Zermatt and Jungfrau. So make sure you have got right pass for 50% discount. These gondola rides are lifetime experience, once in a lifetime. Amazing, amazing. If you are not doing gondola rides, then Switzerland trip is like 50% not worth it. So yeah, these are the 5 things you have to be really considered. For me, total budget will be like 2,000 pounds for 4 people of family. Like 2,000 pounds is a like on average budget, I can say that, for 6 days, for 5-6 days. That's what we have paid in Switzerland as well, so in 2022. But yeah, with the passage of time, it will either increase or decrease, depends upon economic situation. But on average, for 4 people, as a from Asian background, or depend upon your different preferences. And we have got a very good hotel as well. That hotel having all kitchen stuff and everything. It's basically a apartment which includes all the facilities. It's not just a room. So that's why it's all depend upon your preferences. So some people will pick like France border as an accommodation point, because it's hell cheaper as compared to Switzerland. So yeah, so it's up to you. If you pick that one, it will be much cheaper for you as well. So yeah, that's about me. So I hope you like this video. Thank you.